He's back! Yes, folks, we're back with another episode of the Nice Career Mode. Just about to kick off the game, and just going to go over the transfer stuff now. Here we are. Adam Ounez is back. Back to Nice, yes. He joined from Italian club Napoli for 10 mil. Only 10 mil. They chucked him on... They chucked him up for sale for 10 mil, and when it came up in my scouting, I had to take him. He was pretty good for us when he played here in the first season. There we go, 33 games, 6 goals, 1 assist, 2 player of the matches. He didn't do too badly when he went back to Italy, but now he's back for a solid 10 mil. So, should be, hopefully, he should kick on and do what he was doing before, but very happy to have Adam back at the club. Who else we got? Jolovic has joined permanently. He was also 10 mil. We know about him. He's a great player, and he's been out on loan a couple of times, and he scored 5 for us in 14 games. He'll play a bit more this season, hopefully. But yeah, Dejan Jolovic is also back. And third transfer, Ulysses Garcia. We picked him up as a left back. Now, I know we already have a thing for buying left backs or wing backs, full backs, either side in this team. There's quite a few. Yeah, we snapped him up for 7.25 mil. He had a release clause in his contract, and it was too good to pass up. Like, he's fantastic. He's a great left back, and he did play for Young Boys last season, which did knock us out of the Europa League round of 32. So yeah, he is very good. 16 natural fitness, 16 work rate, 15 long throws, 15 teamwork. Yeah, he's pretty good. He's our best left back now, ahead of Jerry. Then we've brought in Luka Zahovic, another striker. Now, we only bought him in for 2.8 mil from Maribor in Slovenia. I'm not too sure what his... No, he was recommended by the scouts. They said that he's apparently our best striker. That's yet to be seen, but for 2.8 mil, can't really complain. He's pretty decent. Acceleration's pretty good at 13. Where's his finishing? 14, 11 first touch, 12 dribbling. He's not bad. He's only 25. 3 caps for Slovenia. Yeah, but look, here reckons he's our best striker, just ahead of Dolberg and just ahead of Jolovic. So, yeah. I mean, he's a leading player for most Ligue 1 sides. We shall see whether he lives up to the hype. But yeah, another striker has joined. And then Jude Bellingham has joined us in midfield as well. Pretty much got him on a free transfer, really. We did just have to pay 2.8 mil because he's a young player. I think he was 17 or something when we signed, so we just had to pay that. But that's pretty good for a player that's already valued at 22 mil. So even if he stays here just for a couple of seasons, he's fantastic. Like, he's already one of the better midfielders that we've got behind Danilo. So yes, look at that. 13 technique, 13 work rate, 14 vision, 13 off the ball, 13 decisions. He's only 18. He has hardly played. He's capped at an under 20 level. But yeah, he should be. He should give us the extra bit of something in the middle of the park. And I'm pretty sure he is on an expensive wage, yes, but he doesn't have a minimum fee release clause. So if we are going to sell him, we can hold the other teams for ransom, basically. We then got in Bertrand Gradot, who is a 15-year-old. He's only on a youth contract, but his potential is pretty insane. don't know why we paid 1.3. I believe this is one of the signings that the director of football made for the under-19s and the Nice second team. I've got the director of football doing all those signings, so that's someone that he brought in. But a French midfielder, sort of in the attacking midfielder role, he's pretty good for 15, and he can still improve a lot. Obviously, like, he could probably go out on loan. Like, he's only 13th, but yeah, no, he's another one. And then we got Manu Appa on a free. Not too convinced by him. Like, he is literally an emergency backup. He is loan listed because I don't really see him playing a huge amount, but he was a free transfer, and that was definitely before I saw Luca. And then the last but not least, you saw this one last season, is Jesus Vallejo, who is a 38 million valued at 38 million, sorry, should I say, and he is a brilliant centre back. He didn't play too much for Marseille last season, but when he did, 7.25 average rating is pretty good. And then he played Granada the season before that when we started, and he hasn't really played too much for Real Madrid, but he's come here on a free chance to start his career and actually get some game time, because surely this guy can be one of our better defenders behind Malang and Pavlovic. Like, those three, if we change to a 3 at the back, maybe like some wing backs a bit further forward, that would be an incredible defensive lineup. It'd be very hard for teams to break that one down. Yes, that is it. As for some exits, you can see here Peter Mjorkal. He disappeared. Well, he didn't disappear. He didn't really play for us too much. He played a bit, 16 times when he first came in, and then I sent him on loan to Braga in Portugal, and then he's joined Hyundai Motors. He's joined Hyundai Motors in South Korea in the K-League. Now, did give us up front a 9.75 mil, should I say, which potentially can go up to 12.25, depending on... Okay, it doesn't tell me. Depending on how many games he plays, I believe. I believe if he plays 50 games for them, or something close to that, then we'll get that extra bit of cash in. But yeah, he's a decent player, and he was never really going to play in this team. Like, where is he? And he reckons he's second, but he's not as good as what we thought when we brought him in. He didn't get to play, and now he's off. And then we got rid of Florian Miguel as well. He's gone to Brentford. So he came in, played once for us, a couple of times, 16 times in non-competitive games, and then we sent him out on loan to Belgium, and then he went back out on loan to Belgium last season, and now he's at Brentford, and 5.5 mil, and he wasn't really going to come in and play for us, so thought he's 24, he's going to want to press on with his career, so he's off to Brentford, and decent bit of money for him. What did we pay for him? 2 mil, so 3.5 mil profit. It's not bad. Racine Collie, he's off to KRC Genk. He was never going to play for us. I don't think he ever did play under me. If he did, I don't really remember. No, he was out on loan when we came in, so he never played. And now he's off to Genk for 5 mil, which was nice to get a bit of money back in the budget. And Sacco as well has also left for 5 mil, so that's everyone seems to be getting sold for 5 mil at this stage, but yeah, he's off to Leeds I'm pretty sure they're in the Premier League. Let's have a look. No, they're in the Championship, they just got relegated. Yeah, but he's off to Leeds for 5 mil. We paid 3.4 for him, but that was before I came in. He was loaned to Troyes. So yeah, he's left for 5 mil. Not really much else to say. Ignatius Gangio, he's gone as well. Sold him for 5 million too. He's off to Belgium to play for Charleroi. Pass, can't pronounce that, but he came to us for a free before I'd arrived, and he was loaned out to Saint Etienne for 2 seasons. Didn't really cut the mustard. 5 goals in 18 games is not really, across 2 seasons, it's not really great. Yeah, he didn't even play for Saint Etienne that much last season anyway, so he is off to Belgium, and hopefully he can kick his career on. He is only, I believe he's only 22. Yeah, he's only 22, Cameroonian. He's still a decent player, but he was never really going to get a game for us, so off he goes, and we get a bit of more money in our transfer budget. And the last one that we sold is Freddie Woodman. Came in for a free last season, didn't play a single he did play first team games. Like that, this thing is a lie. He just didn't play in Ligue 1. He played all our games, 8 of them in Europe, which we failed in, and then Fulham came in with a 2 million offer, so he's off back to England. Yeah, not really much to say. He didn't. No, he wasn't great. No, he wasn't bad, but he definitely conceded 16 in 8 games, and he was average at best. Like, we've got better goalkeepers, and he was a good free signing. But we've got Luka Zidane, and we've got some pretty good goalkeepers coming up through the youth system as well. Anyway, but yeah, no one else really big has gone. Oh, I guess Giroud has gone on loan. I have transfer listed him because I don't think he's not too good. He played 18 games, scored 5 goals. That's not bad, but he's not the best. He is still young, so we'll see what he does in Belgium, at Antwerp, and we can see what happens when he comes back. But yeah, with the other strikers that's coming in, he's okay. Don't show me then where he's listed, but yeah, he's pretty far down the pecking list as well. So he's off on loan. Anyone else that's big that's gone on loan? Samardzic Laser, as I'm going to call him. He's back out on loan to FC Chambly. He hasn't really played for us. He's played a lot for the second team. He's played 64 games, 5 goals, 10 assists. He's still a good player. He came in with Nasser Univar. Yeah, he's gone back on loan to Chambly, and he will hopefully press on, become a bit better, and then we'll think about chucking him in the first team. Maybe next season he might get a few games there. Nils Mortimer, he's gone back out on loan as well. He's on loan at Standard Liège. He went to Valenciennes last season. Yeah, he was alright, didn't really do too badly. But yeah, now he's off to Belgium, and we'll see how he goes. He was a good free transfer for us last season. And yes, Pedro Braz, he is off to Caen. He played a bit for us last season before we changed up the formation and didn't really use any wingers anymore. 21 games, 2 goals, and then he played 17 for the second team. And yeah, I mean, he's decent. He'll come back, and he might have a team. He'll be behind Onace in the team, but yeah, hopefully he can press on and become pretty good. Other than that, no. A few other loan deals, nothing really exciting. We still have 24 mil in the budget, but they won't let me change the wage budget, so I can't actually sign anyone because we've got no money left. But yeah, anyway, we are about to play Lyon, and as we know, Lyon have come second in both the seasons so far. We've come third, and PSG have come first. So maybe we'll be able to overcome Lyon. I'm not confident. We've drawn 2 and we've lost 2, all games away. Yeah, let's go and pick a team. Yes, this was the team I was using. I set this up earlier. So yes, Garcia is going to make his debut on the wing. Sarr and Pavlovic will play in defence. Wags will play on the right. Benitez is in goal. Danilo, Lesmelo and Bellingham will play through the middle. Nasi Univar on the left, Unes on the right, and Zahovic up top. Zidane, Correa, Christophe, Perez, Alexander, Depoit and Jolovic on the bench. Positive, we're going to play this rather than the two up top. We'll see how it goes. Yeah, the team is better. Small incremental changes really is all we've got this season. So hopefully everyone's reasonably fit apart from Unes, who might need to come off, hence why Alexander can't really play there, can he? Benassi Univar can. Can he? No, he can't really. Okay, let me find a right winger and we'll put him on the bench. Right, we've kicked things off and there's a highlight here in the first couple minutes, so Akone goes close. Alright, Pavlovic on the ball, passes back to Benitez, gives it to Garcia, and Danilo's come to pick it up, leaves Mello into Bellingham, Nasi Univar. We've got a good attack here. What was that? Nasi Univar should have passed it to Luca, we might have scored. 35 minutes gone though, and it hasn't been too bad. There's not been a lot of highlights, so I'll admit that, but we are on the ball. And where is... I'm going to just pause this for a second, sorry folks. Alright, sorry about that, just had to get the match stats back up, and Garcia now gives it straight to Lopez. Righty-ho, 38 minutes gone, he's going to give it up to Vinicius, but they give it back to Zielinski, Pazadior, Akone. Come on, Nice, we don't really want to... We don't want to lose a game to Leo. Oof. We go, Danilo. Great pass. Oh, close. Lopez is a fantastic goalie though, so we'll have to be at our finishing. Our finishing will have to be at its best to get past him. Zycone, oh great defence by Pavlovic there to head it out, and now Unes on the break. Looks like he's been here his whole entire life. Had to get, almost. Wags and Unes actually are quite good friends, so when we did the signing it was recommended that we ask Wags to put in a good word for him, and it seems to have worked because Adam has come back and slipped right back into his old spot. We haven't really found anyone to replace him from the first season yet, as Garcia, what a brilliant off the line clearance, as that's it, 0-0 first half. Alright, see what we can do in the second half. Alrighty, highlight after the break, and it's going to be Gusto and Zielinski for Lyon. I haven't really seen any big signings go to Lyon or PSG in the window, or anyone else really, so I'm not too sure how the other teams have strengthened in the league. Haven't really seen too many big signings. As we are dominating position, not by 2%, we have better position, not dominating I wouldn't say, as, good save Benitez. I would hope we could get a win here to start off the season as Anderson heads it wide, but I'm not sure if that's it's a possibility. We're going to demand more from the fellas because we're playing well enough, and we should be able to get a result, I think. Maybe a first win over Lyon in the season would be quite nice, especially if we want to head up the league table. Luka Zahovic, whatever we want to call him. Garcia and Zahovic, the new boys link up. Will Garcia be able to... What a fantastic cross that was, but brilliant. 1-0 up. Now, what I was going to say is, will Garcia be able to unseat Jerry as our assist king? especially on the left. Our Unes is injured. It's alright, Ben Segur's going to come on. And I might make pause that quickly. I might make another change. Correa's going to come on for Garcia. And who else needs... he's alright. Nasi Univar could go off, but I'll leave him on. Yeah, Danilo can come off. Perez can come on, as they've got a cross in and we get it away. Jude Bellingham now. Yeah, I was going to say, if Garcia can unseat Jerry as our sort of assist king, because a lot of our assists during the season seem to come from our fullbacks, funnily enough. Remember, Wags was the first season, he got the most, and now Jerry got it last season. Will Garcia continue with his... what am I saying? Continue with the run of defenders, fullbacks, getting our assists, I guess is what I was trying to say. But I think Bellingham might be in a good position to get quite a decent amount of assists if he can. If the strikers can get in the right places, he should definitely get some assists. And 77th minute here. Zahovic on the ball again. Dribbles in through the defenders, but Leon clear it up to Dembele up the front. Or up top, I should say. He's gone. Benitez, brilliant save. I was actually looking at a new goalkeeper. Didn't really have anyone particularly in mind. Just had a couple of good offers come in for Benitez, but Zahovic, no. Yeah, Benitez had a good offer from, that was Fulham at the start, 20 million or something, which accepted it, but no, the deal fell through, and then some other Premier League team offered the same amount, accepted it again, and then deal fell through. He didn't want to leave, which is fair enough. I mean, he's a great player. I would have accepted 20 mil because, no way. Du Bois scores against us. Thanks, Leon. What on earth happened here? Lee's Mallow, you got to do better than that. And come on, I don't want another draw. We could have won that. I'm going to tell the boys to get attacking, and I'm going to tell them to push forward, as that's exactly what they look to do. Is Ben Segur, he scores in the 85th minute. We concede and then go straight on and get the game. Hopefully the game winner. Fantastic. What a goal from the youngster. Salim Ben Segur. Hopefully saying that right. Comes on for the injured Unes, and he might be a regular in the team if Unes is out for a long time. Is Terry now. He's going to go for it, but Lopez collects. Yeah. So Benitez could have gone to the Premier League. It's 20 million is well over his valuation, and I thought it would have been a decent offer for him. Especially to get someone else that's a fairly decent keeper in. But no, he didn't want to go and wasn't going to force him out, so he's still staying. No, don't do this. Come on, Benitez. 5 minutes of added time. It's quite some time. And Ben Segur, what are you up to, mate? You did brilliantly to win the ball, but you've given it back. And Zielinski. Benitez has been in... making all the saves today. Come on, it's 50-50 possession as Bellingham's making his run. And, almost came off one of their players and gone in. That would have been quite funny. So we've got another highlight. This second half has been full of highlights. 3 goals, and come on, this could be our... Let this be our first win over Leon in this season. Oh, come on, Zahovic. Make it 3-1. That would be fantastic. Ben Segur. No. Surely that's it. Surely that's it. Yes, that's it. A 2-1 victory over Lyon to kick off the game, or to kick off the season. So that is fantastic, I will say. Very happy. Oh, I guess I can't, but yeah, very happy with the result there. Adam Unas is out for 3 weeks, which it isn't the worst thing in the world, but it's not exactly great. As we've got an offer accepted for Pitaluga. Oh yes, this is one of the goalkeepers I was looking at. He's a fairly decent bloke for 18 years old. Could come in. He's playing in Brazil for Fluminense. But yeah, he looks fairly decent. Could go into the second team. Not too sure. I mean, 4.2 mil. It's his release clause, and he hasn't really played. He's played 1 goal and or 1 game and got 1 clean sheet, but don't know. Let me know if you think it's a good signing. He should be right, but yeah, that'll do for the first episode of the season now. We're in the Champions League again, so I think we will come back for the Lille game and our first game in the Champions League group. So yeah, that will do it from me. Oh, I think I missed out saying the friendly results. But here they are. A 2-1 win over Middlesbrough, 2-0 win over Shakhtar, 0-0 against Lens, 3-0 against Nancy, 2-1 against EFC something Saint Raphael, 1-1 against Angers, 6-4 against Harvey. That was quite interesting. 2-2 against Tours, 3-1 against Corona, and 2-1 against Fenerbahce. Yes, so that'll do it from me. We got a nice 2-1 victory away at Lyon, our first victory over them in the game, or the series so far, and I hope you like the transfers that we got in, and yes, we will press on and come back for Lille and our Champions League group. Hopefully it's not too hard, and now I'm rambling, so I'm gonna head off, and thanks a ton for watching. Drop a like, leave a comment and subscribe, and we'll catch you in the next one. Thanks.